It was Richard Tognetti's first year as artistic director when he performed Mozart's last 3 symphonies under the visionary baton of early music legend Franz Bruggen. Now, to celebrate his 25th year leading the ACO, the orchestra revisits this landmark program, this time with Tognetti himself directing.
Mozart, widely regarded as the greatest musical creator, the most prodigious, one of the most prolific, given the age at which he died and the amount of, and his opus. And Mozart's first grand opera written for opera cognoscenti in Milano when he was only 14. The way he was able to write German opera, Italian opera, the way he was able to write a symphony for Paris. He was able to write tunes for royalty, he was able to improvise, he was a formidable pianist, maybe the greatest pianist of his time, and also the greatest, one of the greatest violinists of his time. It's interesting when you get to his symphonies that they are, and I know this is I don't feel good about saying this, but they are uneven. Starting with number 1, K. Kirchelverzeichnis 16 in E flat. At one point they thought it was written by his sister, and some less than complimentary souls thought it might have been saved by his sister, and it took him a while to get into his symphonic stride. On the other hand, Haydn, right from the start, the first symphonies are astonishing. Mozart symphonies, all 41 or more, are uneven. But then, the last three of the greatest things ever written. And this was one of the first things I did with the ACO back in the early 1990s with Franz Bruggen. We're not absolutely sure why he wrote them. It seems that they weren't necessarily a commission. We don't know necessarily who played them. What we do know is that they're astonishing. 39, 40 and 41. If I had to choose, I'd choose the Jupiter as my favorite symphony. The most astonishing orchestral achievement is that fugue in the last movement. Such refinement, such elegance, such joy, no clutter, no unnecessary clang, just sheer genius. We haven't put these symphonies together as a group since 1990. And so here we go. In September and October 2015, we're touring the country playing the last 3 symphonies of Mozart.
Mozart's last symphonies with Richard Tognetti tours nationally from the 29th of September to the 12th of October.